Splatoon. It's one of the new IPs of Nintendo that brought joy and happiness to many children in this world, and also something else. But I'm not here to talk about how much I love this game. I'm here to compare them and make the objective top 10 Splatoon games. Let's begin. At number 10, we obviously have the first Splatoon. It's the game that introduced this new post-apocalyptic world. The game was simple. You picked your weapon, shoot to the ground and win. And if you didn't like the main mode, you could select the special rank mode, which changes every 2 hours. Thank you Nintendo for removing this anguish that we all feel when we have to make a choice. I feel a lot better after playing that game. At number 9 we can only have Splatoon 7 Deluxe. It is the first game that has a good internet connection. The game runs smoothly at 60 FPS and introduced the brand new playable species, pigeons, from Pigeon Expansion. The story was really good, and if you want to skip spoilers, go to this minute. If you want to listen to it at your own risk. In this DLC, you play as a pigeon. You can fly and shit on cars, and with these abilities you have to save your friend Mothman, who has been captured by Rixplar, because he didn't want to give her the license for her taco stand. In the end, after you save him he decides to give her the license and Rixplar finally opens the taco stand, where the credits take place. The OST was also really good. After number 9 comes number 8 if you count backwards, so here's number 8, it can only be Splatoon 3. The game introduced many things that fans asked, like better lines for the D-pad, and a kek or cringe check for the posts in the plaza. Also watch my video for the salmon expansion. It's time for number 7, which is Deck Splash. This game surprised many Splatoon fans, because inklings were replaced by skateboards, and you had to do tricks to ink the surface. What do you mean this is not a Splatoon game? Number 6, Splatoon Island. Although this is a mobile game, it's really good. It introduced adult inklings, and included the main features that fans like. You can customize your— What do you mean this game is fake? Oh, we are now in the top 5. Starting the top 5 we have Rixplar Taco Stand. As I was saying before, after the ending of Splatoon 7 Deluxe, Pigeon Expansion, Rixplar finally opens her taco stand, but, oh boy, she has to compete against some really strong rivals. This game is honestly my favorite, but I kept this on the position number 5 because, as I said before, this is an objective top 10, and my opinion does not matter. For number 4, we have Marina Off the Hook Fishing Simulator. The game is, like the title says, a fishing simulator. But Nintendo, isn't it strange that inklings go fishing? No, because just like you live on land and eat animals on land and in the sea, inkling also eat animals who live on land and in the sea. You dumb poopy face. At number 3 we have The Other Idle Adventure. It's Marie Squid's sister Pro Skater. It's a spin-off from the main game, like Marina Off the Hook Fishing Simulator, but this one is about Marie, who wants to become the best skater in Inkopolis. The game kept many things from the main game, but unfortunately only the worst one. For example, you can't choose the map, you can't choose the skateboard, and you have to wait a month if you accidentally broke one of Marie's limbs. Of course, you can time travel, but the fans will come at you really angry if you try to play a $70 video game in your way. But despite this, the game is still fun and managed to be in this top 3. Number 2 is Agent 4 Goes to a Pride Event. The game is simple and short, and the story is actually dumb, but doesn't pretend to be taken seriously. This game is also one of my favorites, and I don't want to spoil you anything, but if I have to say something, I really like the part where Agent 4 points out that the colors in the pride flag are straight. Time for the best Splatoon game, which can only be Neoinkopolis 2. Totally not a fanfiction. It's a really different game both in gameplay and story. You play as Suji, an inkling who can control ink, and is interested in human history. There are a lot of things you can do in this game like jumping, double jumping, super jumping in midair, wall run, wall climb followed by a wall swim. The story is also really good and totally not weird. After examining the Vaporwave statue, Tata tells Suji that the human who created him is still alive, and wants to achieve the powers of God. Suji now needs to stop him, and with his friend starts a new epic adventure. Also Agent 4 is a secret boss. This concludes our top 10 Splatoon games. Thanks for listening, and if you have any question or opinion, please keep it for yourself, because I don't care about opinions that are not mine.